Hi, I'm Angelique.
I'm Jason.
This is our dog Kobe.
This is Penny.
And this is our van. And this is our first intro video because technically we forgot to make one before we started the build. Luckily, we only did a couple of things, so we're not that far along yet.
Do you have anything to say? That's not for you.
We are very new to YouTube content, or at least I am, so let's just jump right into it.
We're brand new van lifers, van builders, and it's honestly been a dream of ours for years now, ever since we started dating.
In 2021, peak pandemic by the way, at the time I was doing Twitch streaming, dancing, modeling, acting, painting, social media, like anything to get by.
And while Angelique was doing all that, I was doing photo and video and music production. One of our mutual friends introduced us one night while we were doing content, and you could say it was a meant to be moment.
We immediately became inseparable, and the more that we grew together, the more that we pushed one another in each of our own creative fields. I'd help him with his content and he would help me with mine. And eventually we were like, why don't we just try doing some cool stuff together?
So we decided to make a couple's TikTok account, and surprisingly, it took off.
We grew it completely by ourselves, all organically. Most of the time, our videos just consist of me getting him to dress in silly costumes.
She's technically the brains behind all of the ideas, and to be honest, I'm just kind of there, so I kind of just do whatever she says.
Wow.
Not in a bad way, guys. Not in a bad way.
Besides being content creators and doing just like fun, random things, our entire relationship has been based around exploring and traveling.
We really share a love for being spontaneous and being on the road. Literally, in the first few months of us dating, we went on a huge trip to Yosemite,
where he proposed 1.5 years later. We've also traveled quite a bit outside the States so far. Right before we got married in 2024, we went to London for my birthday, and then we went to Iceland for our honeymoon, and on our 1-year wedding anniversary, we went to Japan.
And just to throw out there too, our wedding day is actually really cool. It's 4/20/2024, and if you repeat it backwards, what is it?
4/20/2024.
Ooh.
The 420 thing was an accident, I swear to God. I did not request that.
We just got really lucky with the date. But most of our time traveling has been going back and forth on the road between here and New Jersey,
which led us to wanting the van in the first place. My family is from New Jersey, and his family's here in California. I moved here 12 years ago, and every single year since then, I would visit home at least 3 to 5 times. Eventually, the flight prices, the Ubers, parking, general expenses, it all just started adding up. So I would alternate flying and driving cross-country between the West Coast and the East Coast. I've done it at least 12 times now, up, down, all around America. You've never really driven cross-country before, right?
No, just with you twice. Additionally, whenever we took a spontaneous trip to June Lake or San Diego, we would sleep in our cars, which made it really inconvenient and honestly just very uncomfortable.
So we always talked about getting a van and doing van life one day, not only for the convenience of driving from coast to coast, but also just to explore new things, to visit each state, national parks. I also really love abandoned places, so.
This way we upgrade from our car to a home on wheels. We could bring our dogs, have a bed and a shower, and all the conveniences of a house, but on a much smaller scale.
And we eliminate hotel prices.
Absolutely.
We've been saving up for this for years, and finally, at the beginning of 2026, we started heavily discussing the plan to move forward and make it happen.
So we contacted a few van life companies to see our options.
Unfortunately, we learned pretty quickly that buying a fully converted van is a lot more money than we originally considered. Even the smaller companies price their pre-made vans at like $150,000 minimum.
Our van conversion is going to be a little bit more money just because we're not staying in one state.
Some van lifers use it as a full-time home, however, they only stay in one area, so they don't really need to worry about certain features, materials, and suspension the way that we need to. Since we're driving all over the country at different times of year, encountering seasons and weather, we needed an all-wheel drive vehicle, which is already way more expensive. Not to mention, we picked the tallest, longest, largest model.
After we heard the price from multiple van life companies, we were extremely discouraged and we thought that there was going to be no way for us to do this.
The banks don't really like people like us.
No, they don't. So after crashing out to a couple of our friends, we mutually decided that why don't we just build the damn thing?
To do this from scratch by ourselves, it was a daunting idea, but at the end of the day, it just kind of made sense.
So we had a really long talk. We drew out a tentative plan and we started looking for vans.
We settled on the Ford Transit, chassis, however you say that, because we really needed the all-wheel drive. And to be honest, we can't afford a Mercedes Sprinter or the parts or the maintenance or the repairs. And the Ram ProMaster is only front-wheel drive.
And wouldn't you know, they only sell the all-wheel drive vans everywhere but California.
So we had to buy ours from Denver, Colorado. Phil Longford of Denver, shout out. We bought the van, they shipped it, and it was delivered to us within 1 week.
And just to specify, our van is the 148 extended high roof.
After the van arrived, it was time to go into the next steps. We did a ton of research, watching YouTube videos, watching other people's van life builds. We came up with multiple plans on how we would even tackle this. We compared various companies for the different items that we need to purchase. We made a budget and then we started ordering.
And that's where we're pretty much at now. We've done a couple things to the van so far prior to this intro being recorded, and we'll be posting those videos soon.
So if you've made it this far, thank you for listening. We're so stoked to start uploading and to continue this journey and to eventually get on the road. The goal is 2 months-ish to be completely finished and be mobile. It's gonna be a long, hot summer.
Disclaimer, we are not professionals.
We have no prior experience.
We are learning as we go.
We have never done a build like this, especially from scratch. We are doing a bunch of research and we're just hoping it goes well. If you'd like to follow us along on this crazy endeavor, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all of the very detailed videos that we will be posting soon, I promise.
And eventually, our life on the road.
We also have our other socials we'll be posting short form content on and just other content that we do. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, so definitely check those out.
Thank you guys so much for all your support. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you guys next time. What the
You bozo, it's the other way
Oh,
around.
damn it.
Again. Stop. What is
Dude,
that?
there's something flying in my nose. And just to specify, something in my nose, flying in my nose. It's flying in my nose. I can feel it. It's like tickling my nose hairs. Sorry, continue.
No.
Ah! What did I say?
I don't know.
Okay. We really share love for just being out on the road every. I just want to make sure everyone heard that because this is how it's been the entire time. Me fumbling on words and her just laughing in my face.
I think the caffeine is getting to me. It's the heat. I cannot. I can't just anymore. I feel like I'm gonna freak out.
Sit down and shut up. Sit down and shut up. We also have other socials. Stop. We also have other socials that we'll be posting our short form.